As we drove, he literally profusely missed turns for the airport. He began making very disgusting remarks and gestures towards me, all while looking at me and licking his lips. My mom was disgusted, but kept quiet. Not me, though. Very fed up, I had showed him the blade in my pocket, and I then said in a sweet tone, "Sir, we're going to miss our flight. Please hurry." He looked at me with a furious glare, but complied. After we finally got to the airport, my mom handed him a $10 bill for the tip, and he looked at it in disgust, saying,
"That's it? That's all I fucking get?"
My mom just nodded, wishing him a Merry Christmas, before hustling me into the airport. We made it to our flight and got back home. So you're not gonna believe this. Apparently this man showed up on the news, and he had apparently picked up 2 other girls right after us, and he raped and killed the both of them. He ended up getting arrested and caught, but I don't really know what else happened as far as getting convicted. To think that he might have done the same thing to me either that night in the parking lot or on the drive to the airport. I'm so glad that my mom gave me that blade. At the time of this story, I had just turned 21. I'm a female, and I was raised by a very conservative Christian family in the Bible Belt. As such, I was incredibly naive, and I seemed younger than my age. I also had been abused at 14, and I've heard some mental health experts say that in some capacities, you stop developing after a trauma, and you can get stuck mentally or emotionally at that same age for a period of time. Let me backtrack though. When I say I was sheltered, I mean that I was homeschooled my entire life. I only had 2 friends ever come to my house growing up, and each one only came to visit the one time. I became so introverted and timid that I couldn't get a job for almost 2 years after high school because of the level of anxiety I felt from filling out applications was ridiculous. And interviews. I couldn't even make myself do them. Eventually, I got my first job at a daycare. I'm the oldest in my family, so caring for kids was a natural thing for me. I really loved it, but I made a lot of first-time job mistakes where coworkers were concerned. I was there for around 2 years part-time before I realized if I didn't quit, the other ladies would continue trying to get me fired, so I started looking for the next thing. Through some of my mom's homeschooling friends, we had met a lady from the States. Her name was Miss V, and she was living in Germany with her 3 kids. An 11-year-old who'll go by M, 9-year-old by N, and 8-year-old K. We had did a few Skype interviews, and she told me she was looking for an au pair, so that she could transition from a stay-at-home mom to pursuing her career, which was a big part of them moving from the States.